Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure when you're watching this, I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload this, but we are halfway there. We only have about 1,000 miles left, which is like 12 days. In 12 days, we will be at Nordkapp. It is a bright, beautiful day, which means we probably won't need to deal with rain. The tire is still inflated. It's looking pretty good.
In 250 feet, turn right onto cycleway.
Oh shit, I legitimately didn't plan this, but there's a McDonald's here. It's a little bit disappointing because my batteries are basically full. It's still early in the morning. But I can't pass one and not go in and like at least see what the prices are, see if they've got any weird Finnish food. Yes, I know, be quiet. No, I know. Like, I swear to God, when I go off route, I promise I'm doing it intentionally. I know. All of my McDonald's points have reset because we're in a new country. Oof, $4 for medium fries. Holy shit, it's like $10 for just one hamburger. Not even like a Big Mac. It is like a single patty hamburger. It feels like it wasn't that long ago that hamburgers were just $1. $10. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. No outlets, no refills, super expensive food. It's just not the McDonald's we used to know and love. As soon as McDonald's gets rid of their free Wi-Fi, they lose their entire value proposition. God, I remember during COVID, McDonald's was such a good value. I remember I was getting chicken sandwiches for like $1 a piece. Ah, those are the times. Honestly, I think it's more endemic of Europe as like a culture than it is McDonald's as a franchise. Because McDonald's in America is still really good. And I think that shows a difference between the two cultures.
Then turn left.
Like in America, the idea that the customer is always right is ingrained into our businesses. Like you guys have heard about Amazon refund scams, right? Where you order for something from Amazon, then you go to the Amazon customer service and you're like, hey, I didn't get it, and they just give you a full refund for the product. That is not something you can do in Europe.
Then turn
I think that businesses are just willing to let customers get away with more shit in America than they are in Europe. Okay, I'm just gonna say how strange it is that there are cycleways everywhere. We've been in a cycleway this entire fucking trip. I was imagining Finland would be like sparsely populated with just like forests everywhere, and we'd be on like highways with semi-trucks. But they have cycleways all over the fucking place. This is a very, very, very bike-friendly country. At least on this side. I'll hold off judgment until we get to the top side of the country. Like places like this, out in the middle of nowhere. I would have expected that I would have to be on that road, but they have a bicycle path for me.
150 feet.
I take back literally everything I just said because, yep, I'm on the road with the cars.
You're traveling in the wrong direction. Take a look at the map.
I found something that might be a grocery store. It's called Prisma. There also might be outlets I can use.
Take a look at the map.
I would just leave the bike here while I look around.
Behind you.
See, what I'm thinking is that the people that work here that clean, they probably have to plug stuff in like a pressure washer or a blower or something. So there might be an outlet along the wall. No, that's a garage door scanner. That is not an outlet. Yeah, Hesburger Pizza Buffet. Holy shit. I walked into the what I thought was a grocery store. This thing gives Walmart a run for its money. Shocked at how expensive everything is. Regular mice are going for like 70 bucks. Look at this, a Logitech mice. So this is 29 euros, so that's like $35 for this. Dude, I feel like I'm a kid in a candy shop. Look at these things. These are like retro boom boxes. And they've even got cute little tiny ones over here. Look at this. Look at this thing. These are radios, these are tuners, these are like FM radios. Got your regular JBLs. Oh, I would get one of these, honestly. Like that's just cool. I would get one of these. That's like 120 bucks. Good God. Maybe I would not get one of those. I think I'm just getting more headphones and another mouse because both of mine got destroyed in the rain the other day. So I'm just replacing the things that I've lost. They are still selling this for, what is this, like 270 bucks? The Nintendo Switch is almost 10 years old. No, back when I worked for Microsoft, the Nintendo Switch was the hardest platform to actually develop on because it was so old. Minecraft just didn't run properly on it. Like, it was really difficult to make sure all of our platforms had feature parity because of the Switch. I am checking for drones, but they don't have any of the drones that I need to use. These are all drones that need like a controller to be able to operate. I need one that I can do hands-free. This store is fucking insane. It has everything. Mudguards. I was just thinking that I need these. I'm not sure how to install them on my bike though. Can I just get any set of mudguards and install them? I don't know how mudguards work. All of the bikes that I've had before, they've come with it installed. I wonder if I can find that glue that'll make my shoe stick together here. I think people called it shoe goo. We're just gonna completely skip over this section. Okay, I came in here wanting to just like charge my batteries and I'm ending up spending like $100. Good on them. Gonna get some bananas. Okay, I will give it to them. Prisma is the only store I've seen outside of America that can rival Walmart. And honestly, this just feels nicer. Nobody's wearing like pajamas or like halfway naked. I think Walmart's been beat. Another thing that's surprising to me is how independent this country's candy supply seems to be. I would have thought that they would just import all of their stuff from like Germany or whatever, but they have so much stuff I've never seen before. Malaco TV mix. Now I need to do this in 2 separate transactions because this is groceries, this is work stuff. Okay, let's go charge the bike batteries up in the buffet over there. Okay, cool. I spent a whole bunch of money. Now let's go charge up the batteries. Perfect. This is actually the only buffet I think I've seen on the entire continent. Hello, buffet for one. This was 14 euros. I do not think they are prepared for the amount of value I am about to extract from this buffet. Buffets are nice because you can eat as much as you want, but they're also really nice because it means you get to try a whole bunch of different things without needing to like commit a whole meal to it. Like that's one of the reasons that I don't experiment with different foods, is because if I'm paying like 20 bucks for something, I want to enjoy it. Okay, now we just wait for stuff to charge. This place even has free refills on soda. Of all of the countries I've been to in Europe, this one feels the most like America. And by that, I mean like, they give customers a good experience. Okay, wait just a sec. I have thought about it and I decided that we are gonna get the mud guards. I know that I have zip ties, so even if I'm not supposed to be able to install on the bike, I'm sure I can just like zip tie it on. I think my wheels are 20 inches, so that's too big. Okay, 20 euros, so that's like 25 bucks. And we'll just figure out how to make these work. We are slowly making this bike better, one installment at a time. I left the batteries in the store. They're just gonna charge while we work. That's totally fine. I think this is a lot more important to add the mudguard to than the back. The back side, it just flips it up and it just gets like the tent dirty, but this is wrapped up, like getting dirt on this is fine. I just need to keep the water from splashing up in my eyes. Hopefully this is easy and simple and straightforward. They are too thin. My tires are fucking massive. These ones were specifically for mountain bikes, and I thought they would be big enough. It came with some hardware. I think I'm supposed to use this. My bike has a little hole right here. I think that's for mounting the thing. This has the little, and it goes like that. Okay, it looks like I just put a toy on a motorcycle. I paid money for this. Are you fucking kidding me? And there's nothing really holding it in. It's just like friction. It bounces around a bit. Even the tools it came with to try to stabilize it, they are for much smaller tires. Okay, it looks like a joke. It looks like I attached toys to my bike with zip ties. But maybe it'll help. I don't know why the manufacturer thought that you need tires this big. It makes shopping for supplies basically impossible. Honestly, I will bet you a quarter that these things don't even stay on till the end of the week, that they will just fall off. That's what I'm betting. Okay, the place that we're staying at is pretty far away. I don't know if I charged the batteries enough. What is that clicking sound? What the fuck is wrong with these fucking mud guards? I don't think they're in contact with the, I swear to God. Oh, there's a piece of a zip tie caught in the fucking, that would do it. There's a funny joke in like auto mechanic circles where if you want to freak somebody out, you basically do that to their car. You put like a little playing card or something next to their wheel. Every time their wheel spins, they think that something is wrong with their car because it keeps flipping the wheel or flipping the card. Oh, wow. Okay, that is the end of the bike lane. The town that we're coming up on is called Prisma, and we need to find a place to stop there because I did not charge the bike batteries all the way. We still have like 30 miles to go before we get to the hotel, and they're dying, so damn, yeah, gotta find a place to stop. I looked on Google Maps and there's no like fast food restaurants in town. There's a grocery store, it's called like K City Mart. I'm not sure if a grocery store is a kind of place you could just like sit and charge a bike. I have heard people recommend this place to me though, because apparently it sells Dr. Pepper sugar-free.
Your destination is on the right.
I'll park here in the shade. Ugh, I should have stayed at that buffet longer. I got fucking distracted by the mudguards. So we might not be able to charge here. This doesn't seem like it has any kind of place for somebody to sit down, but Dr. Pepper Zero, K Supermarket. I don't see any. I feel like I've been bamboozled. They don't even have regular Dr. Pepper, but they do have this little energy drink I found. It's battery. It's pretty good. Okay, so back to figuring out a place to charge. Okay, well they have an outlet, they have a table, they have a microwave, but this we're not doing that, no. We're not doing that. I looked and there's not even any coffee shops in this town, but there is a restaurant hotel up the street. Hopefully the restaurant part of it has outlets, because I have already paid for the hotel, so we need to make it there. This works. Okay, this is apparently a bar. They don't sell cappuccinos, but they do have black coffee, so that's what we're working with. Okay, because the bartender is over there, I don't want her to see that I'm like using all of this electricity. So I put my jacket on top of the chargers, and I'm just trying not to let them overheat. So I'm trying to like make sure there's like airflow, and I've got all of the electricity that I'm using on this side of me, and I'm like trying to, yeah. We've been here for an hour, and I feel like I am overstaying my welcome. I'm the only person here. So this is just gonna have to be enough. Thank you so much. 3 euros for the coffee. That's crazy fucking expensive. Like, yes, I got more value out of it because of the fucking 3 euros for a cup of coffee. I just need to keep reminding myself that I knew Finland would be expensive. I knew Finland would be expensive. Ugh, so close. We have 6 miles to go. Damn it. I see a truck stop right here. God, I don't want to have to stop for the 3rd fucking time today to charge. We don't have another option though. 7 miles. How long do you think we'll have to charge to be able to go 7 miles? It is also entirely possible that I will just need to ride this bike for 7 miles. Oh, wow, this feels like a fucking American truck stop. I've noticed there are a lot of gambling machines in Finland. Like, they are getting their Australia on. Doing a quick check around the sides. There's a water spigot. Wait a minute. That's an electrical outlet. I'm confused. What is this for? All of these are electrical outlets. Is this for people that are spending the night? We are gonna go try that. Like, I imagined they would have like charging stations for electric cars, but this is like a household outlet. We'll come back here just so we're a little bit more out of eyesight. We don't want anybody complaining about us stealing electricity. I see locks on them. They're supposed to be locked. Yeah, okay, locked. That's how they're supposed to be. I'm not sure why that one is open, but we're gonna go use it. No, if I know they're supposed to be locked, then that definitely is theft. There's no way I can, oh, I'm gonna kick myself for this later when I'm huffing and puffing, but I will do the morally right thing and I won't steal the electricity. I need to go uphill, so we're just pushing it.
Now turn right onto Jusati.
Plus side of going up hills means I get to ride down them.
Follow this way for 0.61 miles.
I found a
Turn
place
right.
called Curry King. I'm tired of riding. Please have an outlet. I remember curry being really good. I wonder if they've got like chicken tikka masala. I see an outlet. I think that means we're good. Yes, we are getting chicken tikka masala. You know, it's probably wasteful to spend like $20 on a meal just to charge my batteries to be able to go like 4 miles, but I really like chicken tikka masala, so I'm gonna justify it in my head. In hindsight, I should have just endured the awkwardness a little bit longer and charged at the place with the coffee for like 10 or 15 minutes more. Oh, wow. I wanted a small serving because I ate a bunch of food at the buffet. Oh, chicken tikka masala. Woo. You have got to be shitting me. Oh my God. When I was at the restaurant earlier today, I paid in cash. When I was at the place that gave me the coffee, I paid in cash. And I think my money fell out of my pocket. I had hundreds of euros. Are you fucking kidding? Oh wait, no, I found it. It was in my jacket pocket. Oh my God. Whew. Breathe. This was honestly fantastic. This was really, really good. Okay, that should give us enough charge to get to the spot. Yeah? Oh, no, keep it, it's yours. I'm not sure if Finland is a tipping country, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it feels really weird not to. This is one of my favorite things about traveling with my bike. I would have never gone to Curry King of my own volition. If it wasn't for my bike being a little bitch, I would have never had the opportunity to eat there or meet those people or do any of that. This is just like an opportunity for new experiences.
60 feet turn left onto cycleway.
Here's just hoping it's enough to actually get us there.
Cycleway. Then take a slight right.
Because we are back on the freeway. There is absolutely no shoulder on this road, so we're just riding in the dirt on the side of it. It was not enough. Fucking fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. Why are you such a little bit, like you should have, I have 2 fucking batteries. This is 50 amp hours. This bike should not be fucking dying like this. Jesus fucking Christ. I am on the lowest gear. This is as easy as it can possibly get. This is where Google is taking me. And if this is another situation where the place just doesn't fucking exist, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I see a house, but it doesn't look like a hotel. I see a sign for a bed and breakfast, so this is probably the right place. They have a phone number that they want me to call, but I don't have a finished phone number, so I can't actually call anybody. I have friends that live in Finland. They can call. I'm dripping sweat. Yes, I have a reservation on booking.com. I'm glad he helped me because, okay, so that's not a door that I'm allowed to use. Bathroom, shower, cool. I got a 4-person room, I guess. There are just more problems. This charger's not working. You see there's no light on it right there? This one's red, it's charging. This one is just not working. I tested the plug, I tested the outlet, I tested all the wires. I do not know why this one is not charging anymore. That means 5 hours from now, I need to switch this from this battery into this battery up until I'm able to figure out how to get this thing to work. So I need to wake up at 2:30 in the morning to swap batteries. I am the most ridiculous fucking person. So the hotel, they gave me these little sugar cubes. And you guys know that I don't drink sugar, right? If there's like a soda and there's sugar in it, I won't drink it. But as soon as you take that and you put it in a little cube, I have no problem with it. If you take this cube and you dissolve it in water, can't drink it. But if it's in the cube, no problem. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay, problem. I found the sugar cubes because I laid down in this bed, and now I am itching. Like, am I allergic to this? Are there bed bugs? I'm just gonna sleep in a different bed. I will catch you guys tomorrow. This is how far we went today. We went like 140 miles. Today was fucking insane. Good morning, everybody. 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's go see what this breakfast looks like. It's actually 9:30. I should have been up earlier than I am. I didn't sleep very well last night. Like at 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up with my entire body itching. I ran to the sink, I checked in the mirror. I couldn't find any like bug bites or anything. Maybe I'm like allergic to their detergent or something. Like when I've had bug bites before, like you can see the red splotches, but I don't have any right now.
from United States. They killed in Vietnam War.
That was super interesting. Apparently they see a lot of bikers come through here. Maybe a lot is a strong word, but all of them, they're all going to Nordcap. Apparently it's super common. When they see somebody come on a bike, they're going to Nordcap. That's like the Mount Everest of Europe. And I'm not gonna lie, it makes me feel a little bit less special. Today is looking like it is going to be very hot. Good because it means no rain, bad because it means fucking sweating all over the place. One thing I'm gonna do before we head out is I'm going to disconnect the light in the front of this bike. It is weak and pathetic, it's barely light at all, but it's always on, so it's always draining battery. It probably won't help much, but it will help a little bit, so we're just turning that off. There's not a way to turn it off in software because the manufacturer of this bike decided that for safety reasons, it should always be on, even though it's trash. The hills are getting steeper. I'm on full power and I'm pedaling and we're still going slow. Okay, I'm gonna make sure the tires are inflated because this is feeling harder than it should. Yeah, it was almost completely deflated. 4 PSI. It looks like that patch is still leaking a little bit of air. I love that this brake doesn't squeak when I try to slow down. That was one of my biggest problems filming with my last bikes, was anytime I had to slow down, my bike would fucking scream. Watch this, no screaming. Okay, a little bit of screaming. Oh, hey, this could be a good place to charge actually. There's outlets everywhere. We don't need a charge, we've gone like 30 miles, so we could charge, yeah. Yeah, we could charge, we'll have lunch here. I need to figure out how the food situation works. Holy shit, $4 a bottle. If I'm reading this right, I think it says 2 PL. I think that means you can get 2 of them for $5. $11 on a donut and 2 Cokes. This is the Finland I was expecting. It's possibly just because we're in like a small little gas station off the side of the interstate, so that probably plays a role. I gotta stop buying the food before I actually test if the outlets work. I've been burned by that too many times. But the outlets do in fact work, so it's not a problem. Damn it, this one's not working again. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And they're both working again. I am so confused. Yeah, so this is just what we're eating today. Save it for the road. Ugh, these batteries take so fucking long to charge. Okay, they're not finished, but I cannot bring myself to stay here any longer. Like, I got a lot of the video edited, so I did the work that I needed to do, I guess. Okay, let me walk you guys through the problem with the sleeping bag. You'll remember that in a previous episode, it got wet, and so it started smelling like mildew. Seems like a simple problem. You just take it, you wash it, you dry it, all that stuff. I washed it, I dried it, and now all of the down is in clumps at the sides of it. So there's like big clumps of down right here, and there's nothing in the sleeping bag here. Apparently there's a specific way that you're supposed to wash and dry down, and I did not follow that procedure correctly. So now I've got clumps of feathers on the ends of my sleeping bag, and I've got nothing in most of the body. So we need to go to a laundromat, and I need to repeat this process so I can re-fluff this down and make sure that it's not, yeah, it's still wet. Like it's still damp. There's a sort of major city up ahead called Jyväskylä, and there's a laundromat there. They've got proper dryers, so we can use their machines to fix the sleeping bag.
Now keep right, then in 350 feet turn left onto the Nicotine.
Okay, I believe that we are entering Jyväskylä. Okay, Google says there is a laundromat in that complex right there. Okay, K City Market. If I were a laundromat, where would I be hiding? Here we go, 24 Pisula. So what we need to do is we need to wash everything again because it's been damp for a little bit, so it's probably got more mildew. Wash it again, and then we need to dry it with tennis balls because apparently tennis balls beat the down fabric properly. I'm not sure if it's weird to just like walk into a store with a sleeping bag. Okay, it will cost $10 to wash this. All of the mini ones are currently taken. Those are the cheap ones. Just gonna wash everything while we're here. Okay, and then I guess we come back in like 30 minutes. Now, while we wait for that, we gotta go buy the tennis balls that apparently we're gonna need for the drying process. I think this will be the first time in my entire life that I've ever purchased tennis balls. Tennis balls, tennis balls, tennis balls. I feel like I'm missing something because they just don't sell tennis balls. They sell a bunch of other stuff. They sell like soccer, basketball, they got table tennis, they got hockey. They just don't have tennis. And that is the only sports section they have. The purpose of the tennis balls is so when it's going through the dryer, they can beat on the down fabric and break up the clumps. But I don't know what else I can use for that. While I'm here, I might want to look into getting some winter gear as well. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay, if we cannot get the sleeping bag completely fixed today, then that means that we can't go camping tonight, which is what I was planning on doing, but they don't even sell tennis balls. Thank you so much. Okay, just spent like $100 on that jacket. I did pick up another one of those emergency Mylar blankets because it's always good to have one of these just in case it does get really cold one of these nights when I'm trying to sleep in the tent. Okay, here's hoping it works without tennis balls. Now we need to do this on low heat. Please work. It is in better shape. Oh, no, it's not. Everything is just clumped up here at the bottom. You can see. Okay, so I've been reading, apparently we need to manually break that up with our hands. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna manually break up the fibers. It's easier when I've got two hands, but I need a film. And then we gotta put it back in the dryer after there's more like space in between the feathers. Apparently some people say that you have to go through the dryer like 6 or 7 times to be able to get these things fixed. But I'm pretty sure I spent like $100 on the sleeping bag, so we're gonna fix it. Okay, been working on it for like 20 minutes. You can tell that it is getting a little bit fluffier. Now, we throw it back in the dryer. That is another $6. Oh, you can see it's much fluffier. Good, okay, it's working. But I can still feel clumps in here, which means we still need to manually pull this thing apart. We also need to manually redistribute the fibers because there's parts of the blanket that have nothing in them, and there's parts that have a bunch, so. So we are not camping tonight.
You have arrived. See you soon.
Oh, I think I just realized what those things are. You guys remember the locked up electricity that we saw yesterday at the truck stop? I'm pretty sure those are for engine block heaters because it gets cold here. Yeah, and they've got them on timers so that like you can say that you only want your engine to be warm for like so many hours. Oh, that's gonna be real nifty for us. I don't care about morality anymore. I'm perfectly fine with stealing this electricity. $92 for this place. Oh, okay, it's pretty nice. Yeah, okay. So we get to spend the next couple of hours pulling apart duck feathers. I will say this, to all of the people that are fond of K City Mart, the place that we were at, Walmart sells tennis balls. You've got to be kidding me. I paid almost $100 for this place and it doesn't have internet. It's just about teasing the feathers loose. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's getting better. Good morning, everybody. I'm still annoyed that this place doesn't have Wi-Fi. It means I can't upload anything. That's actually starting to seem pretty common here. The place that we stayed at last night didn't have Wi-Fi. The truck stop that we stopped at didn't have Wi-Fi. Like, maybe businesses in Finland just don't give their customers Wi-Fi. Look at this. Look at how fluffy that is now. I think we saved it. Let's go get some breakfast before we hit the road. I'm pretty sure there's a Lidl nearby. Well, there's a Burger King.
Right, then turn left.
I need to know what Burger King tastes like outside of fucking, there's nobody here, so it's probably closed. Yeah, they probably don't do breakfast here in the same way that they do in America. Otherwise there would be people getting their fucking French toast sticks. Okay, so back to the little plan. You know, I probably should get one of their like little rewards program card things. I shop here enough. So I did some research last night. My tire pressure has been way below what it's supposed to be. I've been having these at like 15 PSI because I thought that's what they're supposed to have. I just checked the rim of the tire. They can go up to 30 PSI. So there's a lot of room for increasing the range of this bike by just increasing the tire pressure. I bet that's like 50% of the reason this hasn't been getting the range that we thought it would, because my tires have been deflated. Okay, the next town that we're headed to is a town called Oulu. It's about 200 miles away, so we're not gonna make it there today, but that's where we're headed. Okay, let's see if these hyper-inflated tires increase our range. I can already feel a difference. My top speed has gone up by a lot when I'm going downhill. Before, I would hit like 25 miles an hour on a downhill. Now I'm hitting 30. It is starting to rain. That means we need all of our rain covers on. Actually, just to make sure that the sleeping bag doesn't get wet again, I'm going to put the sleeping bag in my backpack because I'm pretty sure this is the driest place on my bike because it's got this on top of it and the rain cover. Gotta get the microphone out here so it doesn't get muffled. And then, because this is down too, and if this gets wet, we have the same problem, I'm gonna put the rain jacket on top of this. I don't like that the jacket is so much longer. It feels like I'm wearing a skirt or something. I don't know. I guess it's a style. Okay, actually there's a severe thunderstorm warning for Friday up until 9 p.m. Maybe we should pitch a tent. Because if we wait until the thunderstorm is already bad and everything is drenched, then when we go to set up the campsite, it'll be awful because all of the ground we walk on will be muddy and soggy. Did they melt a hole in the barbecue pit? How hot did they make this thing? Okay, never mind. I guess the sun is coming out. False alarm. We are down to 2 bars, so we need to start looking for a place to charge. Okay, it looks like there's a city maybe 3 miles to the left of us, so we need to take a detour, but we can charge. See, this is the problem. We're coming to a town. This town is almost certainly large enough to have a cafe that we can charge the bike, but it is 2 p.m. right now. That means it will be 7 p.m. by the time the batteries are fully charged. I'm pretty sure this is the same franchise that we stayed at yesterday. It's called Rolls. Let's see if they've got a place to charge. Yeah, this Rolls. They do, perfect. Hello, can I get a regular burger meal? This isn't so bad. The only problem with these truck stop things, they're great. They've got electricity, free refills, but they don't have Wi-Fi, which means I still cannot upload any videos. You guys are wondering why it's taking so long to upload these things? It's because nothing has Wi-Fi. We spent like $10 on this, but we easily got our money's worth just on the free refills alone. We will ride for a little bit more today and then set up camp. It looks like the rain has come back. The storm clouds are overhead again. That looks like another flat tire. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking fuck. I don't think I can actually work on the tire here. This is just a parking lot. I need to pump up the tire, hope that it holds air for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then go somewhere else that's a little bit more private. Please hold air. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. I don't know why it's flat again. You guys will remember that back when we were in Estonia, I got that liquid that goes inside the tire and it seals leaks. I don't think I want to use that right now because I know that this inner tube has a hole in it. And if I can't fix the hole, if the liquid can't fix the hole, I basically got to throw the inner tube away and just use the new one. I don't want to risk using my fluid on an inner tube that I know has a problem. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to try to patch this one more time. And if that doesn't work, we will just completely throw the inner tube away, swap it for the spare, and then fill that one up with the liquid. It seems to be holding air, at least for now, so it'll probably last 10 or 15 minutes to get to a better spot. It is starting to rain again, but I'm going to spray myself with some of this mosquito repellent because I'm absolutely sure this is going to become a problem when we start working on this bike. Okay, we need to find a place to set up the tent and work on the bike. We are on a clock because that back tire will not hold air forever. Yeah, this is really starting to look like Alaska. I'm having to stop like, I don't know, every 15 minutes to pump it back up. And we're just gonna keep doing that, I guess. Let's go pump up the tire again. These mudguards are actually working pretty well. Like the roads are wet right now, but I am completely dry. I don't have mud on me. These things are holding it. Actually, this is holding air pretty well. The mudguards are kind of a joke, but they're doing their job, so they can't be that bad. I'm gonna start looking for places to set up the tent. The sun is going down. This seems like a good option as any. There's a bunch of like pine cones and sticks on the ground, so I don't think the tent would actually go up very well here. Maybe it's not a problem. I can probably clear it. Reapplying the mosquito spray. I get the feeling the mosquitoes here are just nasty. The mosquitoes in Alaska are nasty, so probably goes to figure they'd be bad here too. Everything in here should be dry because I wrap it up in the rain fly. Update, not dry. How? I don't know, but not dry. But the sleeping bag wasn't in there because of all our shenanigans, so the sleeping bag is still dry. The mosquitoes are out and they are hungry, but we don't have the privilege of being able to run inside the tent and hide from them because we have a flat tire to fix. Ah, get out of there, no. Now, we very gently try to tilt the bike over on its backside so I can have access to that wheel. Then we need to deflate the tire completely. It's going to take a sec. It doesn't deflate very quickly. And then I think that we can pull the inner tube out from this side. This is the patch that we put on before. Let's see if it's still leaking. We're gonna pump it up and check for air bubbles. So we just get to search around the entire inner tube and see if we can't find another place that's leaking air. Wait a minute, I am seeing a little bit of air come out from the old patch. So it probably is just the place that we patched before. So I'm pretty sure I can just peel off the old patch and do the whole process again. And hopefully it works better this time. Get the sandpaper, put some more rubber cement on it. I put a bunch of rubber cement on it because like, I can buy more of that. I just really need this to work. So I'm not gonna pressurize it fully, where I'm just putting it in the shell, getting everything set up, and then we will let this sit overnight for that rubber cement to cure. If the bike doesn't tip over tomorrow morning, then it means it probably held. Ah, motherfuckers, I didn't spray my ankles, so of course they bit my fucking ankles. Okay, into the tent. I still have this fake Coke from the truck stop, this Pepsi. Still pretty carbonated, look at that. Now, I just really need the sleeping bag to actually work. It's still so bright outside, but it's 9 p.m. Okay, as the sun is going down, it is definitely getting colder. And I just got a notification on my phone that the storm is about to start. I think I'm also getting sick too, so just good. When I'm laying here, I need to make sure not to touch the fabric. When I'm laying here, I need to make sure not to touch the fabric because I can see that the wall has like a bunch of mosquitoes on it. They're trying to get to me. And if I like put my arm against the fabric while I'm sleeping or whatever, they'll still get me even though I'm in the tent. Good morning. Oh, it rained a bunch last night. My bed does keep deflating. I need to keep blowing it up. Whew. Good morning. My bike did not fall over. I think that means that it's holding air. No, it's not. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Damn it. I think that means that it is time to throw away this inner tube, replace it with the other one, and then hope that we don't get another flat. It's so cold. Plus side, the sleeping bag was quite warm last night, so we did fix it. It is working. I have these little blueberry pie things. All of that work, just end up having to replace the inner tube anyway. Tragic. I don't want to leave my tent. It's warm in here. I don't want to have to deal with this fucking tire. I'm not doing any tire changes here. The mosquitoes are already out trying to get me, so we're just gonna inflate it, hope that it can hold air for a little bit, and then move. God, there's so many of them everywhere. Go away, you fucker. There is no way that I'm going to be able to get this thing dry. So I'm just gonna shake it and see if I can't help a little bit. Okay, we got camp set up. Now we just keep riding, maybe find a town along the way, and then replace the inner tube. Okay, we have 175 miles to go before we get to Oulu, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning right now. Let's do a quick inflation check. Oh yeah, she's still holding strong. She's good. Okay, I think that we can keep going. That'll probably be good for another hour or two at least. I don't like stopping in the middle of roads like this. If there was a car coming up here, that would be dangerous.
Continue for 3 miles. Continue for 6 miles. Continue for 3 miles.
Okay, so we are in a bad situation. We are like 20 miles away from the nearest town. We have 1 bar of battery left, and it looks like it's about to start raining really bad. The tire is still inflated, so... Jesus fucking Christ. Come on, bike, I'm counting on you. It's clearing up a little bit. That might give us time to get to town. Okay, the batteries are dead. Google says there should be a family restaurant like a mile up the road. I don't know if we'll be able to charge there, but that's like the only thing around. It looks like it's open. It looks like it doesn't get a whole lot of business, but it looks like it's open.
You have arrived.
Ideally, we can get breakfast and charge the bike. I see outlets. Is it good? Then we just get breakfast. Hello. You speak English, yes?
Yes, I do.
I am looking for breakfast. Do we order something off a menu, or is this like a buffet?
Once again.
Sorry. Can I get coffee? Or do you have like a, is this tea?
Yeah. Tea
Can I-
is, yeah.
Okay, we spent like $18 on this, but it is an all-you-can-eat buffet. And this is called mihu. It looks like juice. Honestly, this place is better than I could have even hoped for. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised with how many buffets we found here in Finland. Because I remember in other parts of Europe that I've been to, they're basically non-existent. But here, it's like the third one we've been to. We got here at 10 o'clock in the morning, it's now almost 3. So I don't actually even know if it's cold outside anymore. No, it's not that cold. I just noticed the bike hasn't tipped over and the tire is still very firm. I don't know why it's holding air, but I'm suspicious. Okay, we probably got another like 60 miles of range now. That was really good. That was really good food. I think this guy is mowing the lawn. We have 24 miles left to go. My mudguard is coming loose. A little bit. I'm gonna have to do something with that bolt so that I can lock it and it won't keep coming loose. Ah! Oh, fuck! Why in the world does Google think this is a fucking road? Come on. Come on. The bike landed on my ankle. Fuck. Fucking swear to God, Google. Okay, this is a road. Nope, it wants me to go on another one of the, nope, we're not doing that, we're turning around. Fuck this. I will find another way. The road is closed. Ha 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 ha. I'm hearing a noise behind the bike and I'm pretty sure it's the tire going flat again. Oh God, yeah. We're just gonna keep pumping it up. Who cares about fixing it as long as we can just keep adding air. It's kind of funny because this is the same philosophy I had with the oil leak in my car. Liquid is bubbling out of my wheel. I think this is actually a different problem than the last one that we had. But there's mosquitoes fucking everywhere. I think I might have run over something again on this trip. Now, for this latex sealant to work, we need to get it directly inside of the tire. Which means we need to take the stem out of this thing so that we can just stick this in and squeeze. So I'm going to use these tweezers to try to remove the valve stem. I don't have the tool that's supposed to be used for it, but hopefully they'll work. I'm honestly not even sure if this is gonna work. And then we're just gonna feed it into the tire. Ah, fucking mosquito, go away! God, they're fucking everywhere. Okay, fuck, I spilled a little bit, but I think I got most of the bottle in. I really need this to work because we are like 12 miles away from the nearest town. Thank God for the electric pump though. Now we need to spin the tire so that it distributes throughout the whole thing. I have a massive headache and I don't know why, but it's come at just the worst time. I don't get headaches very often. I think it might be working because I don't see water bubbling up from the inside of the rim anymore. Okay, back tire is at 21 PSI. Let's see how long she holds. I'm pretty sure it's holding so far. Just a sec, my fucking front mudguard came off. And of course there's no bolt in it, so that came loose somewhere. I can get a new bolt from a hardware store, but I'm keeping the mudguard itself. And then when I get a screw to screw it back in, we'll put it back on. Honestly, that purchase was a fucking joke. Damn it. Based on the sounds coming from the back of my bike, I imagine it's flat again. It's a gravel road, so it's hard to tell. You make a lot of sounds anyway. Yep, pretty flat. But it's not deflating as fast as it was before, so we're just gonna pump it back up. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I hope this thing's battery doesn't die before we get there. Speak of the fucking devil, I think it died. Turning into one of those days. I will charge it from my other battery, hopefully maybe get a little bit of extra life in it, because that's gonna go flat before we get to the next town. Oh my God, are my batteries dying too? Everything is going wrong right now. Holy fucking shit. Air loss is based on time, not distance traveled, so I need to just go as fast as I can. I was right, it was the batteries. They died first. I definitely cannot ride this thing with a flat tire. I mean, like, pedal it, like it would be too hard to pedal. 2 miles away from town. The tire is bleeding white ooze. Oh, fucking fuck. It's oozing out of the tire stem. Air is just oozing out. This inner tube is toast. We need to replace it. We need to get to town first though. And we're walking. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so I actually think that stop leak is trash. It should be a lot more viscous than that. It shouldn't be able to blow massive bubbles like that. Okay, and the tire has come off and now we're just running on the rim. This isn't exactly a great place to try to swap the tire. In the middle of the road, next to this person's house. Okay, given that I don't really have another choice, I can't swap this tire here. I am going to try to inflate this again and walk it 1.5 miles. Never mind, this thing is dead. Okay, new idea. There are bushes around here. I take the bike, I put the bike in the bushes, and I leave it. I take my important stuff like my laptop, my backpack. I hike to the hotel, I check in, get all of that stuff set up, get the, I would need to carry one of the batteries with me because I would need to charge the battery while I'm going, then bring the charged battery back, swap the tires possibly tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, yes, I have decided. Bike is going in the bushes, at least until we check into the hotel. And then we'll come back for it and fix this when I've got charged batteries.
Okay, let's take your stuff.
There's a lot of that stuff. Poland. I'm trying to go to Nordkap.
Here from Poland?
Yes.
Okay.
I have equipment. Technically, it is an electric bike because it's got the pedals.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure legally it's a moped. They are so sweet. They're charging my batteries. They're helping me change my tire. They've got all of the wrenches that I need. I don't have the tools to be able to do this myself, but they do.
Maybe do big one.
Yes, slightly too big.
This is
Slightly too big. I was really just gonna leave my bike in a bush. If you don't believe me, you haven't been watching this channel for long enough. Okay, then we take all of this old stuff off. Okay, out with the old inner tube, in with the new one. I haven't explained to them that I'm a YouTuber. Hopefully they don't ask. Now we've got this, and you have the air compressor, and it's got a really long tube. Perfect.
light up and
What a cool experience. Okay, I believe I have everything. Thank you guys so much. You have been so helpful, seriously. Yeah, it's only like 1 more kilometer. Thank you guys so much. And it's holding air. Have a great day. Thank you. What an absolutely wild experience. I was going to just drop off my bike in the ditch in front of their yard, and instead they invited me to come in, use their tools, their air compressor, their electricity. So cool, holy shit. And now my batteries are charged enough to be able to make it to town. That grinding sound means I didn't put the wheel on correctly.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh yeah, I forgot my fucking mudguard fell off. Everything is falling apart. Holy shit. Wi-Fi. Crazy. I want to know what happened with that inner tube, because it was like sort of holding air all day today, and then it just suddenly completely failed. Holy shit. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but there's like black rubber beads on the surface of my patch. You guys watched me put that on. That was clear and clean, but now there's like rubber pellets. I think that the liquid slime that I put in here ended up making this significantly worse. The crazy thing to me is that this happened less than 2 miles away from the hotel. This wasn't off on some like distant road. Okay, well the first time the tire went flat, it was on a distant road, but this was like 2 miles from the hotel. Catastrophic failure. Holy shit, almost $4 for a bottle of Coke. This is not a large bottle, this is a small bottle of Coke. I still got it because I'm having a bad day and it's like my comfort drink, but I'm not happy about it. Oh. Okay, I've decided that I am sick. The reason that I've got a headache is because I'm congested, and so like there's a swelling in my head.